Hey everybody, coming on to say hello. It is the 22nd of February. I need to make sure of the day of the week. It's Wednesday. Folks, if you know, this is in many ways, my presence here truly is real time. And at the moment, I am so in wrapped up in working on my latest projects, and I have three now that I can say are in process. Three new recordings I'm working on, and so I'm not playing any records really. I mean, I played one yesterday. I've talked about it before, and he just passed away. Yukihiro Takahashi. Neuromantic. This album is seamless. It's fantastic. In some ways, he kind of upped the game for the other guys in YMO. Both Hosono and Sakamoto are consummate artists in and of themselves. But I think that when they all play on this too, but I think when they heard what Takahashi was up to in making this album, I think it goosed them to make their stuff even better. That album is incredibly good. Everything about it. Everything about it. So, yesterday was a good day. I'm gonna do a Dear Diary. Blake, he just tickles me. He really is. Just kind of crazy. So, when we recorded on Monday, he was all gassed up about coming over on Tuesday to record. So, okay, well, I scheduled it. Get up Tuesday and come to find that he's completely forgot that he had he had a gig in the daytime yesterday, a Mardi Gras related gig, so he couldn't record. It was funny to me. Cubby, the guitar player, did make it, and we had an incredible session. Cubby is another young person. I think he's even younger than Blake, maybe 27 to 28. Guitarist, also about to finish in college. I think it's going to be working on his PhD. I forget exactly what. Working with some. I love the fact that I'm working with some high quality people, good people too, good hearted people. Cubby, these people they're getting what I am after. Cubby in particular, he was in the band Chemicals with me and Blake. Cubby really understands what I'm after, and he plays well beyond his years. This is another ambient piece. Not everything I'm doing with these guys is ambient. I have this ambient project with Blake, and I have my next solo album that they're all participating and contributing to. So here's. Right now, what Cubby's doing is so subtle you can't even tell yet. Oh my God, it's just beautiful though. Along with the piano, those tones, and then Blake just gliding on top of it. This has been a wonderful experience because, like I said, I met Blake and Cubby through James, and those guys play together a lot. And yet, even yesterday, as I was playing these tracks for Cubby to add to, he remarked, "I've never heard Blake play like this before. This is mind blowing. It's beautiful." So it's a good place for me. I must say, it's a good place to be. Very fulfilling. I love music. I love a lot of music. I was even saying to the Blake the other day, here I am in this room full of all of these records, but the music that we're creating is captivating me so much that I'm not even playing any records right now. Yesterday, there was a passage that Cubby played while we're recording in real time, brought tears to my eyes. It was just a tender moment. That's what I live for, you know what I'm saying? Fantastic. So, a little more Dear Diary. If you're still with me, fantastic. If not, this is what's on my mind today. So, I went to an all-boys prep school here in Omaha. And when I went there in the 70s, the first year I was there was a total of 9 blacks in the whole school. I did make some good friends, and so a friend named Bill Martin, who I went to high school with there, white kid, he stayed in touch. You know, he moved, he's been all over the place. He lives in Baton Rouge. And he is in town to help with his older brother whose health is failing. And he really wanted to get together with me. And so we did. Had a great visit yesterday. And some of the things that came up in our conversation was part of what you hear me talk about, which is the sad reality of the white privilege of the world, which is, you know, when I met Bill and the other friends of mine that I made out at Creighton Prep that are still friends, it was like my parents, you know, were attempting to introduce my brother and myself to a whole new world. You know, we were academically solid, and so we had the grade average to go to this college prep school. And it was, you know, rubbing shoulders with a whole class of people and type of people that I might have not met otherwise. And what we were talking about is how things really have not gotten any better and weren't no worse. And one of the things that was real apparent to me while I was out at prep trying to assimilate, you know, trying to make the world of America, white America, my world, you know, was that it became real obvious to me that no matter what I do, a person of color is always an outsider to this mainstream white privileged world that we live in, which is unfair and it's wrong, but that's the way it is. And just it was neat to talk to Bill and just, you know, reflect on these things and have him, you know, well, yeah, it's true, you know, it's unfortunate, you know, and he's also in the arts. He's an actor. I can't recall. I know he's been on some Law and Order type shows as a judge or something. Bill Martin, you can look him up. But it's refreshing to know good people, smart people who are in touch with reality and can talk about things, you know, without a lot of bullshit, you know. So I had a fantastic visit with my friend yesterday, Bill. Okay, folks, so you folks that are here to look for music recommendations, I've said it many times, this is my real life. This is not a job for me. This is a reflection of my life. So those are the things that are on my mind to share. Not some records because I'm not playing any. Okay. That's what's on my mind today. And I hope you're all doing well. Talk to you.